Weather Team, certified by Weather Rate, sponsored by AC Designs.
Today and really tonight was one of the driest days across much of Jacksonville and the First Coast that we've seen here in quite a while, but that does not mean everywhere stayed dry. Gainesville picked up over 2.5 inches of rain. Stark just over 3 inches of rain just from some of the storms rolling on through earlier this evening. And yet again, tomorrow afternoon and evening, we will see another round sweep across the First Coast, and we have actually issued a weather impact alert between 2 and 5 p.m. for some of those storms tomorrow afternoon. So temperature-wise, we're going to be in the mid-90s until some of those storms and that East Coast sea breeze slides on in. So starting at 2 o'clock, you can see sea breeze pretty much reaches the I-95 corridor and the St. Johns River. So we'll start to see some storm development there. That will continue up until about dinner time. Now, the reason we've stopped it at 5 p.m. because most of the storm activity will then shift west of Highway 301. So just because our weather impact alert is supposed to stop at 5 does not mean we're not going to have storms still lingering around out there. I think we will still see some showers of storms up until sunset, maybe even 10, 11 p.m. tomorrow night. They would just be much further west and north of the Jacksonville area. So again, we will see storms up until about dinner time around Jacksonville, so might still see a little bit of some rain lingering around if you're heading out to the Elevation Worship concert over at Daly's Place tomorrow evening, but those rain chances will continue to decrease throughout the rest of tomorrow evening, making things feel a little bit cooler, but also pretty damp and humid out there from some of the rain that we do expect tomorrow afternoon and evening. Looking ahead to Thursday then, lower rain chances, only about a 40% chance as we see a little bit of some drier air advect its way in across the First Coast, but temperature-wise, still staying pretty steady. Low to mid-90s, and not a whole lot's going to be changing for your Friday either. Maybe a few thunderstorms still lingering around out there along that I-95 corridor, but we are not expecting widespread storms like we are for your Wednesday. Now, looking ahead to the end of the week, again, most of our storm activity is from this high pressure just off to our east. That's pumping in that East Coast sea breeze and those sea breeze collisions here across the First Coast. But as you look ahead to Saturday afternoon and evening, and then overnight and into Sunday, we're going to be tracking this cold front dropping down out of Georgia, out of the Carolinas. Not only will that be bringing us another round of some rain and storms, but also potentially some drier air behind it as well. Now, I wouldn't say we're going to see much of a cool down, but it will be a little bit more comfortable as you look ahead to early next week. Overnight lows, especially across southeast Georgia, could be in the upper 60s by next Tuesday morning. I think low 70s here across the First Coast. So a little bit of a pattern change as we look ahead to the weekend and into early next week. But before that, just keep in mind, weather impact alert is in effect between 2 and 5 p.m. for your Wednesday. Lower rain chances for Thursday and Friday. More rain and storms on the way for your weekend. 60 to 70% chances there for both days, Saturday and Sunday. Lower rain chances and drier air then to start early next week.